So we will pick up right where we left off with Hugh and Deadeye having their conversation as Leon approaches with the laptop in hand.
Okay.
I'm going to immediately kind of like dismissively wave Deadeye to shut up, you know? Hey!
Yeah, Mon, remember the lead we had in the Southern Default, Mon, about the commander's secret room? Well, I think I found it. I found this laptop. I couldn't crack it.
You stole the leader of the base's laptop.
I'm just borrowing it, yeah. Well, it was a locked room in the Southern Depot, and I broke in and found a laptop. It locked up on me, so I took it.
Okay. How do we hack it? You get the netrunners?
Maybe get the netrunner, yeah.
I think they're a little busy right now dealing with the attack, but maybe when they're done.
I'll just put it in my backpack.
All right. You now have the commander's laptop in your backpack.
Oh, spoiler! It is the commander's laptop.
Wait, Ninja, is SoulKit on the base?
No, SoulKit
or did he
is
just
in the
like kind
city.
of? Okay.
He's in the city doing something else.
Right. Okay.
He has his mission. You guys have yours.
It just so happens that our mission is exactly right up his alley.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, maybe we just bother Holly. I mean, I know they're busy, but this might be a key to stopping it early. You know, if we find the identity, find the evidence.
I still think it's Pippin. Maybe even just Pippin and that doctor chick working together. And that's why it's so hard to track it down. We've been thinking it's one person when it's really two.
It could be more than two. I mean, you very well might be the case. But I think if we're going to find evidence on that laptop, the sooner we get it, the faster we can get this to stop. And I'm going to gesture around me.
Hey, Ninja, I got a terrible question to ask. Were either Pippin, the commander, or the doctor Asian?
No.
Okay.
Both Pippin and the doctor are Caucasian, and the commander is African American.
Because Arasaka, right? I mean, it wouldn't make any sense to put an Asian person in, actually, but...
Oh... I'm going to go back to the netrunners inside.
Hugh, I'll say, Hugh, here, take the laptop. You talk to him.
All right. Yeah. I'm going to take the laptop and
That's a good idea, Leon. That's a really good idea, Leon. I can't imagine what would happen if you handed them a laptop saying you think it's the commander's and you think he's a traitor. Like, I can only imagine how quickly you get shot.
I'll potentially burn this bridge, and I'm going to enter without another word.
I'll follow.
As you get in there, Holly is still furiously in her rigs, like fighting whatever is going on. The other netrunner is sitting there taking a drink of water and sweating profusely. He looks up as you walk in. Something you need?
Luck?
We've got most of it contained, but we're still fighting.
Look, I know what's happening right this very second is dire, and I get it. I mean, Jesus Christ, you guys are working overtime. My associate outside found a laptop which might contain evidence or information that will lead us to the culprit or culprits. We can't hack it.
He just holds his hand out.
I give him the laptop.
Right. He takes it and he walks over to his rig and takes his goggles down. He puts a little plug in the side of the laptop, puts the goggles on, spends the next about three minutes just furiously typing in the air. He pulls the goggles off, and all right, she's cracked. I don't know whose code that was, but it was pretty strong.
I'm gonna situate the laptop between Deadeye and me, so we can both see it, and give the Netrunner a thank you, like a little thank you nod,
He
and
goes,
delve into the
jumps back.
files.
Yeah, he goes and jumps back into the mainframe. All right. What are you looking for exactly?
Evidence of Arasaka involvement, hacking documents about a plan of action, a plan of attack.
All
Right?
right.
Right, Deadeye? Right? Llama?
Yeah.
All right. So
I mean,
yeah,
we're
just
just
anything
we're
that-
generally looking because we don't know.
you just
really
start
don't know.
opening files. All right. Everything's pretty well dated and documented. It is the commander's laptop. Each one of the documents you open is a personal journal log that he has entered. Most of them are about the general humdrum running up the base. A few here and there are a little questionable, something about one of the female doctors, and a couple of rather innuendoous remarks. And then you find a file that is simply a date, and it is locked behind a password.
What date is it? Today's date.
It is dated 3 days prior.
Okay.
So around the time the attack started.
One thing as we're going through the general log that I would be looking for is his tone towards the base, the people, if he's rather indifferent or if he's like using profanity, saying fuck these attacks. You know what I mean? If he's like, yep, the attacks are happening, or if he's like, these fucking assholes that are attacking us, I can't stand them. You know what I mean?
There are suspiciously no documents. There are no documented logs about the attacks. He has
Man,
said
even in the
nothing-
general notes?
Even in the general notes, he has said absolutely nothing about the attacks.
I'm gonna look over at Deadeye, and I guess we're both thinking the same thing, right? Like,
Yeah.
why would a commander of a base not talk about the shit that's happening on his base?
They would 100% talk about it. And not only would they talk about it, but you'd expect if he's pissed off, he'd be swearing.
Or at the very least, just logging his thoughts on who could be the culprit.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense. But yes, all you find is one that is dated and is not accessible unless you have a password.
You bothered them now. I'm gonna nudge Deadeye and gesture to the Netrunners.
Okay. Deadeye's gonna kind of look up for them. Oh wait, are they both in their goggles right now?
They are both in their goggles, yes. However, they're the type of goggles that they can still see what's happening around them.
Okay. Deadeye's gonna go. Excuse me. Could I get your help again, real quick? I promise it'll be really quick.
All right, Holly
Worth it.
Holly swings over to you and, what do you need, boys?
Can you crack this password on the file so we can see what's inside of it? We think that's information on what's going on.
Sure, I can. If I got a moment. She plugs into the side of the laptop. You see the text box that asks for the password dialog box pops up, and she starts typing rather furiously, and it's in seconds the password pops open. There you go.
Thank you. Open the file.
All right. It is a list of names, dates, times, and whereabouts of several of the members of the installation. Each one has a footnote that says this is X's division. You know, it's a division name and a serial number. Each one it's all alphabetically ordered, and you do see Pippin's name on there towards the bottom.
Are any of these files accessible, or it's just a list that you could kind of
it is a list and then like a hyperlink underneath the name.
I'm gonna click the Pippin hyperlink.
All right. A small screen appears to the side, and you hear a ringtone. About
Are we
30
calling
seconds.
him? Is that no?
About 30 seconds later, you hear Pippin's voice come through the computer. What's up, boss? It's kind of important.
Deadeye's gonna hang up. He's just gonna straight
All
hang
right.
up.
All right. Yes, each one of those hyperlinks is a direct line to whichever individual that name is.
And how many are there?
There's about 10 names.
Is the female nurse on there too?
Yes, her name is on there.
These all the people in the attacks. Like this is.
Are any
I
of
mean,
the
there's-
hacker or
Wait, wait.
either that Rudders on there?
I'm gonna look at Deadeye and be like, wait, there's no phones allowed on base, right?
Correct. Yep.
So this is a total breach of all protocol.
Yep.
Is this a list of all the bad guys?
I think so. Are the net runners on there?
No, their names are not on there.
Yep. Okay. So damn. How many of them do we recognize? Pippin, the doctor, anybody else?
You recognize Pippin, you recognize the Doctor, and there's a Sergeant Anderson on there as well.
Is was Sergeant Anderson from the motor pool? Was that the guy that we're you was talking to in the motor pool?
No.
Who's the guy?
Anderson is the one that jury rigged the console in the mess hall.
How about the guys in the motor pool? Either of them? Do we know
You
their
don't.
names?
I don't believe you know their names.
We know the main guy in the motor pool, right? The one who helped
Okay,
us.
yeah, he's not on it. No.
Well, he called over to the other guy. Was like, "Hey, Dave, do you know how to do something or
No,
something like that?"
you don't know his last name, so you couldn't tell if it was him or not. They're basically their name. They're listed by last name, first initial.
Okay. Do our agents work?
Your
we have them?
agents, they do not work this far outside the city. No.
Okay.
Like within local calling distance, you have maybe like a mile or two radius, but this far outside the city, they don't actually like work the way they're supposed to.
Hey,
That is
Holly?
gonna. Okay. Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead.
What are you gonna do? No.
Oh,
We'll do this.
Deadeye was gonna look right at you and go. So, are we still on option 1, or can we switch to option 2 now?
Well, if anything, we can try to triangulate all of them on this base, see where they all are at the moment.
Yeah, but
Maybe
I mean,
they're
like,
all at a terminal doing their little hacky thing, right?
I'm not sure you understand what I'm saying here, Hugh. We have allies for option 2. You know what I mean?
Are you come on, we already talked about this, not our crew, right? Come on.
I mean, it looks like a good option for success.
I would rather get them to be with us and alive. How do you propose we do this?
Find the commander. Have a chat. Lay our cards on the table.
Let's first find out where everyone fucking is, right?
How do we do that?
Well, triangulate them with Holly.
Yeah, but
we have their names, literally, you know.
She's part of option 1. Like if we do that, we're kind of stuck on option 1.
I'm gonna pick up the laptop, grab Deadeye by the shoulder, and drag him away from everybody in this area. Pull him aside, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Well, listen, I'm all for fucking over Militech, but let's think this through, man. If we fuck over Militech, even if we fake our deaths, we'll have a mark on our ass forever, both by Arasaka and Militech.
Not if we help Arasaka.
I don't want to help. Why do you want to help? No.
Because it's Militech.
Why is Arasaka's worse?
For who? For us?
Yes.
What if we negotiate, getting you cancer treatment help?
You're gonna trust Arasaka for that shit?
Certainly not going to trust Miltech.
I agree with that part, but so you want to abandon our Edge Runner crew, fake our deaths and escape, and then go to what, Miami? Is that the plan?
Yeah.
Leave this base to fucking fall down. Arasaka
Yeah.
to come and invade Night City and kill everything. Have
Yeah.
another nuclear bomb go up. That's really what you want, Deadeye?
Yeah.
I'm not.
You
okay with that
misunderstand.
option.
You misunderstand that getting away safely to Miami is like everything else is just whatever. It's that first part that I care about. Like, what
Okay, I
guarantee
care
do you
about
have
the
that
whole
Miltech?
kit and caboodle.
What guarantee do you have that Miltech isn't just going to put bullets in the back of our heads once we're all done with this?
Oh no, I agree with that part too. I don't disagree with you, man. You're looking for an opportunity. I don't think we're quite there yet.
It's because
The only chance we have to escape this maze is when Arasaka attacks it in earnest, right? When in the chaos we can fake our death. And honestly, I'd rather have Gecko there because he can at least do some demolition shit and make it more believable, right?
I mean, we can
We
make
could
it.
use Steiner to get bits of our body or cyberware and plant it as remains on the remains of another body, so it looks like we've got killed. Because he's a Ripper Doc and useful. Leon, well, he can jump around places. I don't know what he could do. It's something.
Leon can. Well, I don't know what he can do.
But I mean, he has connections too, and presence, and could probably get us over certain fences and shit with ease, and then we can climb after him. Although I do have a grapple hand.
So, do you really think Gecko is just gonna, abandon his sister and disappear into Miami with us?
Well, we'd retrieve his sister and escape.
And that
Right.
wouldn't raise any eyebrows?
What you're suggesting will raise even more eyebrows. No,
No.
no.
No. Not for us. We're small fish.
At the very least, maybe just take the laptop to Holly and triangulate where everyone is. So at least we know where the bad guys are. How about that? We gotta find Steiner at the very least, because who knows what he's doing.
You understand that if we use these net runners, or even if we don't use the net runners, we might have to kill the net runners to make sure the attack is successful, right?
Can we just take it one step at a time, please?
For a man who has a terminal illness, you're very cautious.
I'm only cautious because you are out of your fucking mind right now, man.
I feel like I've been thinking more clearly lately. To the point,
You haven't
what needs to
been.
be done.
You haven't been.
Cut and
You
dry.
fucking haven't. That is not. No, this is not sanity talking. This is not logic talking. Damn it, I'm too fucking smart for this shit. I can't. No.
All right, I'll follow your lead, like I said last time.
All right. Just for now. Just for like the next hour, please.
All right. What's your plan?
I'm gonna hand the laptop to Deadeye.
Deadeye's gonna beckon him to lead the way.
No, you do it.
Why?
Show
me?
of faith. Show of fucking faith. Do it.
Are we in the mafia? Is this a hazing ritual?
Yes, you're my brother. Think of Bonobo. All right, now fucking do it.
And he's gonna raise his hand to this guy. Bonobo, I hope you're watching. He's gonna walk into the room.
The second Deadeye leaves, I take my agent out and call Kiba.
All right, we will switch over to Gecko. Gecko, you are running a thorough diagnostic of your systems, and every time you make an input, there is a equal and opposite input redacting what you just said.
All right.
If you tell the turret to go up, it goes down.
Oh, inverted controls?
Yes.
Oh, that's annoying. So there's something in the controls that is
Something is either someone has either inverted your settings or something is interfering with your settings.
Yeah. So
about
That's right,
this
we don't have
time
agents.
your agents do work within about a mile of each other. So you can call him.
Right. Yeah, I forgot temporarily whether it worked or didn't work. But it doesn't work going into the city, right? It works just...
Yeah, it works out here, but not in the city.
yeah.
Okay.
So like elbows deep, like running that like through the cords, just trying to find what's doing this. Just get a ring on the agents.
Pretty much.
Kind of jump startle, pull out the phone or the agent. Go, Hugh, what's up?
We got a major fucking problem, man.
Besides the fact that somebody was able to
No. Fuck Militech, fuck Arasaka. We got an Edge Runner crew problem, okay? It's Deadeye. He's lost his fucking mind.
I tend to believe you because you knew him the longest. Please tell me he didn't shoot Leon or Stainer or
No.
Commander.
He's fucking he's like almost cyber psycho. He's like he wants to fuck over the base, get Arasaka and Militech to kill each other, or get Arasaka to kill everybody here, and then us to fake our deaths and run off out of the Night City and let Arasaka run the whole show.
Hey.
Oh, by the way, he also kind of just wanted me and him to do it, and you guys to just perish in the flames.
That's a dick move.
That's your reaction to what I just told you?
Right now, I'm very confused.
Yeah, no, I know. I just need to get him.
Because, to be honest, what you told me is not the stranger thing. The stranger thing out of this whole situation, besides me elbow deep in a turret's ass, is apparently Steiner can actually get some. So, I'm very confused right now. You're telling me that Deadeye, a very good marksman, just wants to lay waste to everything and just disappear off the face of the map?
I mean, he pretty much. I mean, he's sort of listening to me now, but I'm getting the sense that that's going to not be the case anymore.
I mean,
I'm trying to be the voice of reason here.
Yeah, I've been trying to at least calm him down, or at least low his thought process, because he's been going full throttle for what, the last 6 things that jobs we've been on.
Yeah. So listen, we need to get Steiner and Leon to not necessarily know, but be with us, and we all stay together, because if shit does hit the fan, I want us all to escape together, and at the very least be together, right? So, are you almost done with your turret's ass?
I was, but when you guys had me double check the food storage, apparently somebody got in here and twiddled with my fucking controls, and I don't know if somebody's piggybacking on it, so I'm currently double checking that.
Okay, well, we had to. Leon stole a laptop from the colonel or whatever, the leader of the base,
right?
And we hacked it with the help of the Netrunners and got 10 names. Possibly it's the ring of the people on the space who are responsible for the attacks. So,
like the commander knows is like
the commander, Pippin, the female doctor that Steiner Stuppen, and 7 others or 6 others or whatever the math, however the math adds out.
Gotcha. So what you're saying is the commander knows about this little ring and he's trying to find evidence, or he's leading the ring?
Suspicion is he's leading it.
I mean, that could be a possibility.
Alright.
But yeah, like we can
Work as
definitely do
hard
that.
as you can and then get your ass back to headquarters. All right.
Sure. How's just as a quick wellness check, how's the rest of the base doing at the very least? Is it still getting
Oh, it's
crazy?
a shit show. It's shit show.
Oh,
The net runners have lost their entire body weight in sweat. They're fucking working overtime, probably getting zapped in the brain all the time too. But they are for all intents and purposes free and clear of this crap, not
Alright.
responsible. So some people we could trust. Okay. Just kick ass, take names, and come back. All right.
all right, we'll do. Once I can verify that nobody's gonna be able to take control of this other than you, me, and the others, I'm good, because I'm all for kicking Militech in the nuts, but I at least want to take down that helicopter that shot me.
Yeah, I want both Arasaka and Militech to fucking fry and burn. At least that's something that Deadeye and I have in common. And you too, which is good. It'll make us grouping together and enacting whatever plan comes to pass easier. Majority rules, right?
All right, well, like I said, I got the turrets if we do need to make an evac. I'm not saying that I'm for this plan, but if we need to, the easiest idea would be to take control of the motor pool, take one of those trucks and blow up the rest so we can at least make it look like we disappeared.
Yep, agreed. Okay, and I'm gonna I just tighten up.
All right. Inside the headquarters, you have approached. Holly is looking at you like, "What do you need?"
Can you find where the people on this list are with these numbers?
She looks at it and she kind of, what is this exactly? What am I looking at?
It's a list of people who have apparently phones on them or agents on them.
That's highly unlikely because there are no.
We just clicked on a link and the computer called him. And he points at Pippin.
Oh, are you sure?
I don't think I'm hallucinating.
She
Yet.
reaches over, clicks on the hyperlink underneath one of the names, and a little video screen like pop-up code comes up, and you hear the ringtone, and a man's voice comes over. "Not a good time, Commander. I am neck deep in whatever bullshit you've set off."
Deadeye's gonna reach over and hang up.
Holly looks at you and looks at the computer and looks back at you and like, "The Commander did this?"
I'm not jumping to any conclusions right now. I just want to find out where all these people are.
She puts her goggles on and starts typing. About a minute passes. Go ahead.
No, never mind, because I realized I'd still be busy. So
Right.
forget it.
About a minute passes. She pulls up her goggles, points at the command console behind her, and I've pinged them. They're all on screen, and they're all in the Southern Depot.
Okay. Thank you. And he's gonna like walk out the door and where's Leon, by the way?
Leon has been
Outside?
outside looking for helicopters.
Okay. He's gonna walk out the door, grab Hugh as he finishes up his conversation, say, "Let's go grab Leon and head to the South Depot."
We should probably get the others too to help.
Okay, go ahead and call him.
I'm gonna call Steiner again.
All right. Steiner, you have just finished your surgery on the young woman. Her hand is now fully cybernetic and fully capable of a full suite of operational mechanics.
How attractive is her hand?
It's dainty, it's fine boned, and no blemishes. So
And it was relatively intact.
yes, perfectly intact.
Gonna put that
Yes.
in.
Got a new piece for my collection.
How
can I help you?
JoJo reference.
We know that Steiner is with this one of the traders, right? Because this is the trader
No,
lady, the
this
doctor.
is
No.
this is the other doctor.
Oh, this is the other one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never mind. Okay.
Yes, Hugh. How can I help you?
Okay. That sing-songy voice is creepy as fuck. Never do that on my phone again.
It just makes it even better because it
Uh.
sounds like you actually get lucky.
I mean, yeah, that's why I'm saying that. Listen, zip up your pants and join us at headquarters right outside right now. It's an emergency.
Okay. All right. Well,
You know,
I
dick
will.
away, gun out. Let's go.
Okay. I will see you there. I will hang up, and I'm just gonna tuck my new hand away,
All right.
sling my little body bag thing on my shoulder, grab my assault rifle, and head on out.
All right. So you make your way out. She's still under sedation. She'll be out for probably the next 20, 30 minutes. You don't see any reason why you should wake her early.
I wouldn't care either way.
Exactly.
I will.
I got what I
relay
came
the
for.
message.
I got what I came for.
I'm gonna message Kiba and basically say Southern Depot. Bad guys there. We're heading there too. Knowing that he's also busy, so I don't have to talk to him again.
And
And I'm gonna
Leon,
look at
as
Deadeye
soon,
and nod.
as soon as Leon sees you guys, he's like, "What the laptop have on? Or do we know who the trader is?"
Raiders, allies. What's the difference these days?
Am I getting
Uh,
shot at while I'm walking through here, by the way?
What? No.
No. Okay. So it's just a cyber attack. They haven't actually gained control of any of the weapons or anything.
No, not yet.
Okay.
Hugh, explain who's the trader.
Got a list of 10 people. Most of them, if not all of them, are by the Southern Depot right now. We're heading there to confront them.
Okay. So do you think it's the commander?
Pretty sure, yes. Right?
So
And
it's
I'm
a
gonna look for
ring of
Deadeye for confirmation.
wow, it's a ring of 10 people.
I think 11 technically.
Okay.
I don't think the commander was on the list, but
Okay. Well, let's go. So I did good.
Oh, how's everyone doing?
You did great.
Yeah, I'm on. They don't call me Leon Fang for nothing.
Standard.
As we're walking, I'm testing my shield arm with one of the new shields. I'm extracting
Alright.
it and putting it back in, make sure it's smooth and operational.
It slides in just as smoothly as any other shield would.
what wasn't Pippin the guy who told us about the Southern Depot?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yes, he was.
Mm-hmm. Not suspicious at all. Anyways.
Walking
is it
into
just,
a trap, boys.
Is it just us three or
No, I'm
Kiba and
coming.
Leon coming?
All right, and I was just wanting to double check. Could I just make sure that my line is right? I just want to make sure that my work is proper.
Yeah, once you've spent a few minutes toying with it and reconnecting some things that were loose, it works just fine.
All right, so I can at least properly assume that there's no one else fucking with my turret.
At the moment, no.
All right, cool. I'm just going to assume after I put the sheet or the covering back on, get the ping from Hugh going Southern Depot, and kind of head over that way myself. But I will
Alright.
be back door, I guess. If
Alright.
there is a back door.
There is a back loading bay door, yes.
Open or closed?
It is closed at the moment.
Can it open from the inside or outside?
You do not see any controls on the outside.
As we approach, I'm going to look at Leon and say, "How did you enter last time?"
I just walked in.
I'm going to look at the front entrance. Is there any opening?
There's a loading hangar door and a side entrance.
Both open or closed?
The loading bay door is closed. The side entrance is still open.
I'm going to respond to Kiba as an agent paying that we're at the front and there's an opening. We'll wait. Come over.
All right. Well, if you guys are gonna wait, might as well just go up front with you guys.
All right. You get up to the front, rejoin your compatriots, and the door is open.
Well,
All right, Deadeye. Let's do this.
Data is gonna like arm gesture for you all to go ahead of him.
I'm gonna hang back.
Yeah, Deadeye's not going in first.
well,
He's gonna be like fourth or fifth.
Lucian will go.
Leon will go in first.
But
Yeah,
the guy
like-
who fucking pulls Neos, and can dodge bullets, go first.
Yeah. Lucian's
Yeah.
just gonna go in as soon as the door is open.
yeah.
No
So
hesitation.
As I pass Deadeye, as I enter right before him, I'm gonna say, "Not our crew. The rest can burn.
All right.
Please." That's what I just say to you as I enter.
Okay. He kind of nods. Kind of
So,
shrugs,
you
like,
think,
I guess.
Lucian did hear the whole thing about it being the commander and that we're expecting them and 10 people to be in this building, right? On the
Yes.
walkout.
Okay, good. Okay.
Just making sure that
Well, yeah, we would have filled you in. We would.
Just double checking my map.
Ooh, actually, internal maps.
All right, don't get excited. It's just a reused. It's the reused map of the warehouse again.
That works.
He just destroyed Kiva.
Oh, I'm so sad. I mean, it's better than what I've been trying to work with.
All right, and then I did not apparently put the. Where's his thing?
So while the map, I take it, is currently being loaded, are we expecting trouble, or are we trying to at least come in going, hey guys,
well,
what's going on?
We think they're a terrorist group that are all
Yeah.
together in one location, and we're going to confront them. So probably trouble.
Well, because how we introduce ourselves to this group of individuals might either stir things up or
I think we're going to interrogate, and then they're probably going to shoot us, and we're going to kill them all.
hopefully.
Who the hell is his token? Can't find his token. Eh.
No.
We'll just use this. We'll just use this one.
Oh, great. Now I can just picture it. Gecko going, "Hey guys, what's up?" Boom! Someone's head just explodes. And,
All right.
and then the most he gets off is, "What the hell?" Boom! Another one goes off because of Deadeye.
That's the plan.
All right, well, that's how I'm gonna play it.
All right. So you can't actually see him.
I mean, Steiner didn't tell anybody what he's going to be doing, but he's under the impression these guys are all enemies.
Put yourselves in marching order, please.
All right. Well, I suppose Steiner and Gecko will probably be the first up.
Oh, these are the stairs.
Oh yeah. So
I'm in front.
Gecko, Steiner.
wait, what's going on?
Whoa, slow down, guys.
How far are we going over here? I'm trying to put myself in the front.
I just
I'm in
said put
front.
yourselves in marching order. I haven't said go in yet.
Yeah. Well, okay, so Leon's in front then, and then what is
That'll be
Gecko
Steiner
and
right
Steiner?
behind him, I guess.
Yeah, flanking him.
Right.
Wait. Where are we lining up?
I just asked you to line up. I didn't tell you where. You just all assumed right here. So I'm just going to let you do it.
So yeah, if Leon's taking charge, I guess Gecko and Steiner's going to be flanking him, and then the other two are going to be a back a pace, I guess.
Very casually and slowly moving in, waiting to hear if there's shots.
Fair
All
enough.
right. So yeah, go ahead and start marching in. This is the side door here. You can open.
You're on
It
the
is
wrong
open.
layer, Ninja.
Oh, damn it. Bing.
Thank you.
All right. Leon, as you walk in, you see a figure standing in the shadows with a cigarette in his mouth. He's looking directly at you.
I'll wave at him and start walking towards him.
Yeah.
Wait, do I have a clear shot at him?
No, it's dark in here. I love. Like you have enough light from the door. Quit moving, please. Let me get this over. Let me say this before you guys start marching into the place. What, love?
He said red light. Cheaters.
I'm talking to these guys. Love you. Nope. All right. So put yourselves back a couple of spaces, please. So where you were towards the door. As you enter Leon, he puts his hand up. I wouldn't go any further if I were you.
Why is that?
Because if you make another step, I level the building and everything in it.
Why?
Because I can, because I want to, because that's what I'm being told to do. Pick your answer. I don't really care.
What's your name?
Are you stupid, boy, or do you just really not recognize my voice?
Are you the commander?
Is he the commander?
He is the commander.
Okay, well we got you dead to rights, Commander.
What you have is a laptop full of crap. And a half-spoken idea that you think what you're doing is the right thing.
I'll start recording with my internal agent. I don't have recording software, but can I like type in a text message everything he's saying like really fast?
Ooh,
Shorthand notes.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, so it's like a text message, like Notepad or something.
Ninja?
Yes.
Steiner would want to just keep casually walking while this conversation is happening. I don't know.
He's talking to Leon. He's not paying attention to the rest of you at the moment.
So
Yeah,
can
you know
just
what?
burst through the door.
You know what? I'll activate my brain dance. That's a good way to record. Brain dance
All right.
recorder.
because I want to just casually move over to here where I have a line of sight on him.
That door is shut.
Well, then I would be moving directly towards him. Then I guess.
All right. If you wish to do that, he looks at you and he holds out his hand. Another step, another action, and this building comes down on all of our heads.
I mean,
How close am I to being inside right now, Ninja?
The door
Like-
is right where Kiba is standing.
So I'm still outside technically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's where I'm staying.
So, well, if I'm at the door and I
He's
just
actually
hear-
gonna grab Hugh if he can, and try to prevent him from walking in.
and I
Give him a look.
don't have a shot on him, but I can see his hand.
Oh,
Cigarette
that's not the
smoke.
commander. That
Oh.
token's not supposed to be there.
Oh, that's where I was getting really
Arasaka.
confused.
Arasaka's hitting.
So,
Is it this guy then?
Yes.
I mean,
and
if I can see him, I would just literally try to headshot him immediately.
Go for it.
what's the plan here? Boom.
I mean,
Well, I'm gonna at least go. All right, Commander. So, why the whole Napoleon issue?
All right. You
Uh,
two start
was that
talking.
the
would
next
be
roll?
pouring all my
Steiner-
luck in.
Steiner pulls his dragon up, pulls the trigger, and the commander's head explodes. And three things happen simultaneously. The lights go on. You see the rest of the individuals in the room. An alarm klaxon goes off, and there's a massive explosion that rocks the entire base.
Leon dead.
Anyone who's in the building at this moment, or even close to the building, needs to make a reflex saving throw, basically. It's an evasion roll, so to speak.
I'm gonna put all my points into the evasion.
Yeah, me too.
Let's see. What is it under again?
Fighting
Fighting.
evasion.
Evasion.
I'm putting 6 points into this roll, so
Mm-hmm.
And might
So,
as well
21.
Do half, so I'll do 3.
Right. I'm just
Evasion.
I
missing
mean,
one.
this is what you get when you get a
Ah,
associative fucking
It's a
Steiner.
-1.
Well,
it's technically a
Jump
5 because I
towards the
put all my luck
explosion.
into it, but
You jump towards the explosion.
no.
there's a massive explosion, and all of you take the damage, the full brunt, because you're all standing basically right next to it, and none of you pass the DV.
Nice.
I'm outside.
Dang.
The building
Not
is
even-
exploding. It is a massive explosion. It's essentially he's lined the building with C4, and when you shot him, you triggered the dead man switch in his
Yep,
arm.
I figured.
Way to go, Steiner.
I had to do the math for this one.
I mean, dissociative Steiner.
No, Ninja,
feels
before
out
you
of
roll that massive damage dice, I do have a question, which will be a little weird.
Go ahead.
My shield arm is a free action kind of thing.
Yes.
As it explodes, could I technically extend the shields to take
Captain-
some of the brunt of it?
you can
Captain
take
America.
you can attempt to, but the damage is so high that your shield isn't going to stop any of it. You
But
are standing next to an exploding building.
No, that's a lie. I'm not actually here. I'm really over here.
Yeah, I'm right behind him.
Yeah, right, right.
Okay, so it wouldn't make a difference. Fair
No.
enough. Thank you.
I mean, you're just getting an impulsive.
So let me get this straight,
Okay.
Beta. You fucking are AFK for like 8 weeks in a row. You come back and immediately TPK us all.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's how it
And
goes.
you expect me to play Lethal Company with you on another date. Okay.
Well,
Right.
I mean,
Right.
you get your chance to get back at me, I guess.
No, I'm not petty.
Also, to be fair, the last time he was with us, he did make a lot of good rolls.
Yeah.
I did make a lot of good rolls.
This is gonna suck. I can't wait to see the damage. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, if it's any consolation. I
Oh
mean,
my god.
Oh,
I have 45 life.
me too.
I'm at 2 health.
Your armor will soak half of that.
Okay.
Well,
It will
Or-
soak half the damage that it would normally soak. So if you have an armor of
Oh, okay.
11, you get 6.
okay.
So you
What
Okay,
guys
so 43
do
damage. Jesus.
Yeah.
So
so
2 life.
mine was previously
Yeah.
bladed, so it would soak 5 of that, so it would be 43. So I'm dead.
Don't take this the wrong way, Beta, but
you-
good.
Yeah,
you
I
do get,
I
you
mean,
get 1 death saving throw. So
Okay.
we will make that in a moment. After the
that
aftermath.
would take
The
43. I'm
armor
at
shouldn't be
44.
ablated. We got it all repaired. Like, there was a lot of downtime.
Yeah.
Yes,
mean,
it was.
yes,
it was
logically.
repaired. It was repaired during the time you spent with Militech.
Oh, would my
So-
HP have recovered too then?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
You guys had several days where you were doing pretty much nothing but sitting around a Militech.
Oh, then I'm not quite
installation.
dead. I'm
All right.
almost dead, but not quite.
Yes, you hear
I mean, I
the
wouldn't have
people.
complained if I was dead.
As the commander drops, you hear the lights come on. The people start shouting, and then there's a massive explosion. The building comes down around you. Those of you who survived can crawl to safety from the wreckage. And there you will see the base basically start swarming like a pile of ants as people like rush to the scene.
I'm going to find Hugh crawling. Be like, "Man, I think it was the commander. I think the commander did it, and then he was holding the other guy's
Shut the
hostage."
fuck up!
I don't think the other guys
I
were
don't
because Pippin.
care. I crawl with dead eye.
Fucking Steiner.
I imagine we lost some humanity, Ninja. Because I mean, Jesus.
Yeah, you're all gonna take at least a d6 of humanity because you just watched a building explode and destroy
What's
10 people's lives and nearly your own.
Ninja? Just really quick. What's the threshold for going cyber psycho?
0.
I lost
Oh.
6. Damn.
Okay.
No, my minus
If you
12
hit
right
0,
now.
you go cyber psycho.
Well, I thought there was stuff between there and.
No, so when you hit 0 empathy, you go cyber psycho. Like,
You
it-
get progressively more.
You get progressively worse as you lose humanity, but when you hit 0, you trigger cyberpsychosis.
Empathy 2 and 1, you have symptoms. They're in the book.
Yeah.
You have to look them up.
2 and 1, you have progressively worse symptoms. At 0, you just lose it. You lose your shit.
How do I mark down my humanity?
Under mods, like hit edit under humanity mods, I just put minus whatever.
Oh. Okay.
So, what was that about the death saving throw?
Don't worry about. Are any of you close to death? Like, are any of you at 0 HP or not?
Well, if the armor bladed only covers half of the damage, or
Yes.
so.
And that's it.
Just so I understand, I'm currently like full health points, 35. My armor is 11, so half of 11 rounded up is 6.
6.
That's 42, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
You're at 0.
Yeah, I currently got cannonballed out of the front door.
Side
So
door,
yeah,
but yes.
while everyone else is crawling out of the rubble, you are lying in an unconscious. You are lying in a heap nearby. Go ahead and make a death saving throw for me. It's
Where?
it's a straight D10.
No.
You have to roll. Is it above or below your body? I haven't done a death saving throw in
I
Cyberpunk.
believe it is below your body, and it just
I'm looking.
you get a plus whatever for each successive roll that you have to do.
220.
So it does get harder over time, I believe.
I'm looking. Mortally wounded. Death saving throw. Death
Well, no.
save.
What's your humanity at?
22 out of 58.
22 out of 58.
Yep.
Roll a
And-
D10. If you roll under your body, you live. If you roll above a D10, you die.
Above your body.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm pretty sure your body's not is not lower than 2. So
Nope.
you live this round,
yay!
which means you are still semi-conscious and can move and act as you would normally.
So, Ninja, I need to know how to roleplay my character right now. And this
Okay.
humanity loss, bringing him down to 22 out of 58. Like,
So you're
What is
at. Let me see what you're. Empathy 2.
So
Find
am I
the-
at like 1 hit point now?
No, you are still bleeding out. You are critically wounded. You are still mortally wounded.
So
Your
it can
death save
technically-
increases by 1. Unless someone could stabilize you within the next few minutes, you still have a very good chance of dying.
Steiner, get Kiba.
I mean, if I'm conscious and am
Alright.
able to move over there with a serious injury, because we were all in a seriously injured state,
Yeah.
then
Those of
I
you-
can put him in my cryo pump, which will keep him stable until I
Those
can
of
do
you who
surgery.
are still have HP are in the more you're in the critically wounded state. Like you are in really, really bad shape.
Mhm.
But you can still move. You just take -4 to all your actions, essentially.
Okay, then yeah, I'm going to throw Kiba in my cryo pump as soon as I am able to.
Am I the only person who died, technically?
Pretty
Or
much.
close to it?
I mean, we're all really, really close.
You're all seriously wounded, so you all take a -2 to your actions, and you must. And those of you who are below 1 HP are mortally wounded. So
Yeah, I'm definitely mortally wounded.
It's okay. As soon as you get in my cryo pump, you don't have to make any more death saves.
all right, so
Don't you have other body parts in there?
Yep.
he's going to be
Awesome.
sharing the cryo bag with a few bits and bobs.
Yeah, I don't think Gecko's currently lucid enough to actually
Give a shit.
yeah.
Yeah, there's
All right, so
at least a new hand.
you have borderline dissociative disorder, Llama. What that means is you have a callousness and lack of empathy, a lack of remorse and guilt, you're cunning and manipulative, a need for stimulation, grandiose sense of self, poor behavioral control, impulsivity, failure to accept responsibility, and criminal versatility. Those are the effects of cyberpsychosis.
Okay. And then
So he has
You are so when you give me a second. I'm looking through it real quick. Yeah, equal to 2, you are borderline dissociative disorder. So you would basically do your best to role play having at least one or two of those traits,
Okay.
which you've already shown with like the somewhat impulsive behavior and callousness.
Yeah, that's where I was at before. So I think I just took a drop within the same range.
Yeah, you're still in
basically
that same
bottom.
range. It's just now you've done it with a face full of mortar.
Yep.
Now, now your points have a little bit more oomph to them. Going, see, this is what happens when you don't listen to me.
And well, yeah, and I just need to know one other thing. Do I know for sure that Steiner was the cause of this? 'Cause I was standing outside.
Someone shot. You're not sure who.
Okay.
You would need to rely on eyewitness accounts from either Leon or Kiva, who is
Okay.
currently stuffed inside of Steiner's cryo bag.
Okay.
Well, to resolve that, Leon's just gonna go, "Why'd you shoot Mon?" To Steiner.
Okay.
Why'd you shoot Steiner?
You said that he was the bad guy.
Oh, come on, Mon. You got a bigger brain than that. You're a doctor.
And I recognized he was the bad guy.
He said he had the place rigged to blow. I mean,
So I wanted to stop him from being able to blow it up. I didn't know he had a dead man switch.
well, fair enough, but I don't agree with it. But is everybody all right? Did anybody die?
Right now I'm assuming they're all kind of in the rubble and out of line of sight, right?
They are, yes. They are at the edge of the building where the rubble is still pretty thick.
Gonna crawl so he's next to Hugh. And he's just kind of watching the building. Why? Could have gone with my plan, Hugh.
happened? What the fuck happened?
I don't. I just heard Leon say, "Steiner, why'd you take the shot?"
Why? What? Oh my god! What the fuck? I'm gonna grab Deadeye's arm, and I guess start to slowly drag ourselves over to behind this box. Like cover, quote unquote.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna perch my back against it.
He's gonna resist. He just wants to stay. He's just kind of sitting there, staring at that door.
Okay, I'm
there-
gonna go alone. I'm
There
not
is
gonna
no
like
door.
fight you.
The whole building is
Well,
gone.
the
Yeah.
patch of rubble that we came through.
gonna-
Assault rifle in hand.
I'm gonna slowly make my
Uh-huh.
way towards you and be like, "How are you doing, Mon? Are you okay?"
You're nowhere near me, buddy.
Well, I mean, I did it. I'm
Welcome.
not the computer. I'm sorry.
It's all good. It's just... You probably don't even know where I am outside because I'm behind. I'm
Yeah,
behind
you
this
have
box.
you have no idea at this point. You guys have no idea if there's anyone else alive. For all you know, both Hugh and Deadeye are dead. So you crawl out of the building and see them alive. You don't know for sure that they're
Yeah.
alive or dead.
When Leon comes out, he's like, "So it was Steiner."
Yes. The commander had he threatened to blow the building up, and Steiner just
Oh, I
shot him.
heard that part. Then I heard the shot.
Yeah, Steiner just opened fired. He said he just
Mm-hmm.
he thought he was the
He
bad guy.
tried to kill the whole crew. I get it. Yeah. Hugh's over there. He's gonna kind of thumb towards Hugh.
Okay. How you doing, Deadeye? Are you all right?
No.
Yeah, me either, Mom. But at least we're alive.
Mm.
I think we solved the mystery.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you. How you doing?
Please don't talk to me.
Okay. I crawl away.
All right.
Please don't talk to me.
How far away is the nearest building that I know has medical supplies?
It is probably about 70 feet. The buildings aren't very far apart here. You actually, those of you who are outside can now see that some of the buildings nearby sustained pretty severe damage.
Okay. Well, Steiner's going to Can I lift this cryo pump with Kiba in it while I'm hurt?
No, you cannot.
All right. Then I'm going to kind of crawl towards the door here.
As soon
And
as
I'm
I
gonna
see
say-
Steiner, do I see? I'm assuming I see Steiner at this point, right?
Uh-oh.
Hello.
One second.
Okay.
As he reaches that point, yes, you would see Steiner.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him.
Oh God.
Oh,
PvP.
I kind of figured that was coming.
Yep.
Yep,
I
I
kinda
saw that
figured
coming too, a mile away.
Yep.
Oh.
I mean, I guess I would try to dodge, but I don't know if I. No, I don't think he'd be able to dodge.
Wait, do
Fuck
the
up.
attacks also suffer negative effects as well?
Minus
I
2 or
remember-
something.
It's -2 to all actions. Yeah.
Yeah, so 21. And it's a crit too, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, you're not going to get any medical attention.
No.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure that puts you at dead there, sir.
Yep.
Or at least mortally
Yep.
wounded.
Oh no,
You
I would have been at 3 HP. So
You still do get a death save.
really,
Yes.
that's
If
Sure.
words -1 HP or lower, you are mortally wounded and are technically bleeding out.
All
You are
right.
still capable. You can still be
So-
saved, but you do have a death save.
and I roll a what?
You roll a straight D10 and hope to roll under your body.
So yeah, it says my death save is 6. So
Nice.
wow.
You survive.
So I'm alive.
You are alive, but you are in the.
I don't
You
think
are
anybody's going to
mortally
be helping
wounded.
me anytime soon, though.
No. And then you add one. You will add 1 to that death to the next roll that you make, which will be
Right.
in just a short moment.
Can he
Yeah.
not try and stabilize himself?
No, he cannot perform surgery on himself.
Okay.
After shooting, Deadeye's just gonna start making his way to Hugh, kind of like nonchalantly, like he was just taking out the trash or something.
Oh yeah, I'm
Right.
completely oblivious. I heard another gunshot, but my ears are probably ringing anyway, right?
I was right next to it.
Yeah.
I come here, I look, I see Steiner got shot, and I run over to Steiner and try to patch him up.
You are also crawling, sir.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
you were in the building when it exploded. You are
Yeah.
severely wounded.
Okay, so Deadeye was it was a crawl shot.
Yes,
Oh, I was sitting down.
he was sitting.
Okay. Well, in that case,
In the time
I'm
it takes
still-
you to get to him, I'm going to make him roll another death save.
yeah, sure,
Okay.
I'll crawl him.
All right, roll another death save. Add
Brain
1
dance
to
is
this
still
roll.
going, by the way.
6. Or no, 5.
No, that
Oh,
included
thank
it.
God. Whew. I thought I saw the 5 and I was like, oh no. So yeah, you're still alive, but you had +2 to the next roll.
Okay, so
Mhm.
first aid. Here we go. I'm gonna put
Hang on a second. Let me check something.
Okay.
20.
I love the idea that frickin' Hugh is terminally ill and not the first to die in this group.
Yeah. Well, of course, it was the black man who mentioned his family earlier in the storyline. Of course, he's gonna die first.
All right, go ahead and make your roll.
All right, 4 points of luck to this technique. First aid. Let's go.
The man stole the puzzle piece.
Nice. 23.
Not the puzzle piece. They're her talking now.
All right, you start patching him up. You manage to staunch the bleeding from the bullet wound. He is technically unconscious.
What happened when he got hit with the crit? Like what
Uh,
damage?
the-
Extra
oh.
damage.
Roll the critical injury for me, then, Steiner.
Was it to the head?
No, it was just a body shot.
Just click your token and roll critical injury up in the corner.
Wait, where?
Up in the left-hand corner next to the toolbar.
Oh,
So
There's a
cool.
button.
Critical injury effect. Cool. Critical bodily injury. Submit.
You blew his leg open.
He wasn't using that anyways.
Okay. So yeah, Steiner has stabilized. Kiba has stabilized. The soldiers are rushing forward to collect what is. They're basically rushing forward to see what happened. Most of them are armed at this point. Several of them see you and rush over and start grabbing hold of each of you and dragging you to safety.
Next one. I'll say, who's second in command of the space? The commander's gone.
At this point, and you see Hughes Jr. walking up. I'm taking over command. I
Okay,
don't
I
know
got.
what the hell happened in there, but you four are lucky to be alive. Where's your friend? Where's your other friend, the tech?
He's in the bag.
He motions for one of the soldiers. Go find him.
Yeah, I'll stop recording my brain dance and then eject the memory chip, and I'll hand him the memory chip. I'll be like, "Here, man, this is the brain dance. This proves the commander did it. It has his confession."
He takes it, and the computer that you handed the netrunners is more than enough
Okay.
data that we need. But I'll
Well,
keep
can I
this
have
just
that
for the
back
sake
then?
of it. No.
I thought it would make a good brain dance, but so I'm in a blown up building. But all
Do
right.
you really think I'm going to let you show the world that a Militech officer betrayed
Probably
us?
not. Probably not. But I wouldn't do it without your permission. Of course. And I wink at him.
He just he very calmly slides it into his shirt pocket and walks away. They drag the five of you to the operating room, treat your wounds, bandage you up, and a few hours later, Hughes Sr. comes in with his son and looks at the five of you. You weren't supposed to blow the installation up, but you did solve our problem, and for that I applaud you.
Yeah. Well,
So,
are we free now? Do we get credits?
No.
Or no?
There's one more thing you need to do for us, and it's something I promised you would be yours to do as soon as we could find him. First, you're going to take a few weeks to heal, and then you're going to go after De La Cruz for us. Give you a chance to vent your frustrations at the man for what he's put you through.
Who's Dela Cruz? Remind me.
He's the fixer who's helping Arasaka.
Oh.
And it is the other four that are currently talking to Hughes Sr., right?
You are stabilized and awake at this point.
Yay.
Like both you and Steiner are awake and conscious. You're still badly wounded, but you are awake.
Okay, so
They spent the first couple of hours doing surgery on to save your life.
yeah.
And just for your information, it was your flesh fingers.
Aw. That means I need another tech hand.
You do realize they can just grow you new fingers, right?
Well,
Like they have that kind of technology, and that would avoid a humanity loss as well.
Fair, good point. But that also means
Unless you really want that extra tech hand, in which case I'll let you go for it, but you're gonna end up losing humanity over it.
no, don't want to, but it's also a matter of they already patched me up. Are they going to request more if they give me back my digits?
No. At this point, it's considered services payment for services rendered.
Well, then, in that case, in our defense, Mr. Senior, sir, we did not intentionally blow things up.
We
That
didn't
was
blow things up at all. It was your commander. I was
I was-
trying to stop him from blowing it up.
Don't make me shoot you again, Steiner.
well.
What?
Besides the point,
I didn't blow shit up. I killed the guy that was threatening to blow it up.
He said he was going to blow it up if you.
As the squabble and the crew starts, I'm gonna call over the new commander. His name's Hughes as well, right?
Hugh and Hugh Senior.
Hugh and Hugh Senior.
I killed him before he could push a button to blow it up. I didn't know he had a dead man switch.
Excuse me, Commander.
Mr.
As I
Senior.
gesture from my bed.
Yeah, I
Ninja.
think it's Hugh Senior.
Yeah. I'm calling Hugh Senior over.
Sorry, I had to step away for a second.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
no worries.
Not a problem.
All right, so you're calling Hughes Senior over?
Yeah.
He walks over and, what can I do for you?
I'm gonna kind of not grab his collar, not like aggressively, but I just want to get him as close to me as possible. And I'm gonna be like, get my entire crew into forced restrained therapy now. They're fucking crazy. I don't want to work with them anymore until they see a fucking shrink. Please. I'm dying otherwise. You're killing me mentally, too. I will do it as well, but restrain them, sedate them, and get them in front of whitecoats.
In front of white
And then I
He
kind of
reaches
push
up
him
and-
away off of me.
All right, he reaches down and pats you on the shoulder. I'll see what we can arrange. And you see him kind of give all of them your crew a look, like like it's a very cold and calculating look.
Are we worth the effort?
Probably not, but still. Hugh is desperate. He's scared shitless of his entire posse now.
Oh, what the hell did Gecko
What
do?
did Leon do?
It doesn't matter.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair. Gecko and Leon really haven't given cause for concern, but
They, after another day of bed rest, they load you up into vehicles, each of you in a separate vehicle, basically hooked up to the same IVs and machines that you were hooked up to in the medical unit, and they send you back to Night City. You're taken, and they, instead of taking you straight to the Militech facility, they drop you off at home.
What?
Hughes Senior has left a message with each of you. It basically states, when we need you, we'll let you know. Until then, rest where you're most comfortable. Do not try to run. And you are given free reign back in the city up until they send for you. It's going to take each of you at least a week or more to heal from this endeavor, because that's a lot of damage you've taken in a very short amount of time.
Well, in that case, because I am essentially bedridden and just good enough to be stabilized, with a mitten over my working hand, well, my flesh and blood hand for right now, because I don't know how long the finger growing nonsense takes. Or if they already did it. Maybe.
They have not reattached your fingers yet. No.
Then I'm gonna have to make a call that I do not want to make because I know what's gonna happen. But yeah, gonna make a quick call to a very soon to be pissed off sister.
All right. You make your phone call. She listens to your story, and as you expected, she is furious.
So I'm getting carted off to college dorm life for the next week.
No, actually, she's coming to you,
Oh,
and this
okay.
time she's not leaving.
Yeah.
She essentially nurses you back to full health, and the whole time chewing your ass about what you've gotten yourself into.
All the while going, it wasn't my fault. I'm sorry.
Yes, about a week into your rest and recuperation, a doctor appears at each of your doorsteps and sits down with you and basically tells you you are here for mandated therapy.
Well, if when Gecko gets that knock, or when his sister gets knock and ushers the doctor in, first thing out of his mouth is going, Deadeye's gonna need it more than me right now.
We have been instructed to make sure each of you is mentally fit and ready for duty at any time. So you're all taking therapy.
I mean, fair, as long as the one man that I've actually seen, well, two men, Steiner is well placed. But yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
Steiner will
yeah.
certainly protest as well, but I don't want to drag on the RP too much as far as that goes.
You guys are fine to.
He will
do
eventually
this?
acquiesce.
Leon will just smoke a blunt and be like, "What's up, dog? You want to talk? Sure, no problem."
Yeah, I'm taking my therapy. I'm ranting and raving against my entire team. Like I'm a fucking wreck because of everything that just happened.
Yours is more or less just a vent system.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Coping with my stress.
Yep.
Yeah. Deadeye's in denial about it. He's like, I don't know why you're here. Everything's fine.
All right. After a week of visits from the therapists, I'm going to make one roll for everybody.
Please be good.
10 plus 4. None of you get any humanity back from that.
None of us?
None of you. You rant,
Nice.
you rave, you acquiesce or fight it, but in the end, it's a wasted effort because none of the doctors can figure out how to help you.
Awesome.
But it
Did you have
be
to get like a
Helican?
10 or higher or something?
You have to. I had to beat a 15.
Well,
With
yeah,
a single
Beat a
10?
15 with a 1d10 plus 4?
There was always the chance that you roll a natural 10 and get the extra.
Oh, nice.
10% chance, yeah. That's
So
Yeah.
we got given a shitty shrink. That's what you're telling
Yes, basically they made the token gesture and that was all they did.
me. Fucking of course I did.
Nice.
It doesn't surprise me.
To tell you this bluntly, Hughes Sr. calculated it and came to the conclusion that you'd be more useful as you are.
Of course. Of course.
Mhm.
Of course.
Why would, if they're not going to give you cancer treatment, why would they give us good therapy treatment?
Oh yeah,
Right?
right. That makes 100% sense. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Actually, I do have a question. Would seeing how sister is in fact going into medical, I never really figured out which medical she is. Would she understand that this doctor's a quack and just kind of kick him out?
No, she believes that he is actually actively trying to help you. And given
Okay.
the situation, she's more than willing to take any help she can get.
Okay.
At some point when Leon can actually move around, he's gonna drop his latest brain dance.
All right. After a few days, you are able to move fairly gingerly. So you do manage to get a hold of your Braindance editor and have him upload the dance to the net.
Got it.
Just
This is a good one.
double checking to make sure that all of his parts are still good. Did the hand still be in okay shape after?
The hand was fine. Everything that was in the cryo bag is fine
Okay.
because the cryo bag can
I was
act as cover for many things.
yeah. Steiner
Since-
was more or less concerned that the surgeons that took Kiba out would have done something with all the body parts.
They did not do anything. They simply looked at each other and went, "What the fuck?"
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, there was another teammate of ours.
But yeah, so each of you recovers within the week. You take another week for therapy, which unfortunately doesn't do you any good. Those of you who acquiesced to it and actually attempted it do feel better. You just don't get any humanity back.
Sure.
Yeah. So we actually were able to tell people our woes.
Yes. You got it off your chest, but it didn't actually help you. Some therapy sessions just aren't helpful. Like, trust me, I can attest to that. I've been through them.
Same. Very true.
But yes. So each of you, the next few days you have to yourselves to do whatever you wish. If you wish to stock up on equipment, you wish to get your affairs in order in case this is the job that doesn't go the right way. Much as the last one nearly went.
Well, Steiner's gonna want to try to make some more speed heal, so
All right.
that he can actually heal people.
You can attempt to make some speed heal, yes.
It's what, like 200 eddies per roll, I think. Let me see if I can find it again.
Yes, 200.
That is actually a good question of Eddie's. What was the payment for that
Medical
whole situation?
service.
Huh?
Medical service.
Yeah.
Did you expect anything else?
No.
They didn't have to put you through surgery to save your lives. They entirely expect that to count as your payment.
Yep.
Ninja, the last few days after I vented, I will want to do a rollability thing.
Go ahead.
I basically will be going onto a stream sheet. I'd spend however many eddies I need to buy a domain, and
Okay.
I type out a not very well written, not very well sourced media article. Basically, like kind of like not a suicide note necessarily, but like a manifesto of everything that's happened to me in my life.
Okay.
Because I spent some of my last AP on to go become a media, so
Nice.
I'm a rank 1 media with 2 believability, so I have to roll extremely well for anyone to believe what I'm writing. But that's basically what I want to do towards the end.
Okay.
And Steiner would also like to try to come up with some more cancer treatment for Hugh.
All right. Go ahead and give me another med tech roll then, please.
Okay.
Ow.
Nice
Same
roll.
one.
What's your media
Okay.
alias?
That's a good
Okay,
question.
you pass both of those. So you make to their medical tech skill. So what's your med tech skill?
3. So I made 3 speed heals.
You make 3 speed heals, and you can make 3 doses of the medicine that you are going to use to treat you.
I will straight up give him the 3 doses and
All right,
say,
there's enough. Basically 3 doses is enough for 1 month.
here, this will keep it in check for a month. Use it every 9 days. Unless I have to inject it myself with an air hypo.
No, it's a
Okay.
pill form. You can just
Okay.
take it.
I'm gonna accept it and immediately go back to my work on my computer, my personal computer at home.
Okay. Go ahead and make your.
I'm calling myself Hughes Honesty.
All right. Go ahead and
Because
make your
he's
roll.
not very good as a media.
You big boater.
Yeah. No. I have no piece of evidence, do I? Huh.
You
Yeah.
do not have any real evidence to corroborate your story. No.
Oh man, if
I
they only
mean-
that brain dance.
I mean, I'm like the convenience store getting destroyed by the bozos or whatever.
That-
I'd reference it, but I don't think that wouldn't count right now. Okay. Well, here we go. Yeah, no one believes it.
Failure.
I
Yeah.
wasn't expecting success.
Nope. You write it. You post it. You get a few hits on it, and most of the commentary is, "Man, you so full of shit. If you were a toilet, you'd be backed up to heaven and back."
Sure.
Basically, no one buys what you said,
Of course.
but
of
that
course.
doesn't mean you don't get a few people who start to follow you. Just on
Just
the off
for
chance,
entertainment
that
value.
just for the entertainment value
Right.
alone.
There's always those crazies that you like to check in on every once in a while and laugh at them.
Yeah. Just so you guys know, every single future character I play in Cyberpunk is going to be media, and I'm going to fail every single roll. They don't know how we roll. I'm going to do it here with you guys. It's just my destiny,
Fair.
All right. That's everybody except Deadeye who's said what they're going to do with their downtime. So Lama, what are you planning to do?
I don't know. Because I can't really be active during that downtime, right? 'Cause I'm
You get the first week is you healing. The second week is you going through therapy, albeit disgruntled, and then you have several days of downtime after that, which are
I
yours
would
to do with as
see
you please.
that one Edge Runner group that was like tracking down the bozos.
Red Dog?
'cause they invaded. Yeah,
Yes,
Red
the
Dog.
Red Dogs.
He'd go visit their bar and just to drop in, have a drink, and see how they were doing.
All right.
Get an update on that whole progress.
You show up at their bar. You're welcomed in. The leader of the dogs basically sits you down, buys you a couple of rounds. You guys chat. You find out that they've cleaned out the bozos in their area. Basically, they went in there and burned the nest with fire.
Nice. Where'd you find them?
He tells you that they were holed up in an old abandoned subway station.
Oh, so that's how they got through the sewers so fast.
Yeah.
Okay. And he would try to find out more if there was like other bozo activity they had heard about, or.
There's been bozo activity throughout the city. As a matter of fact, you find out that all of the gangs in the city are up in arms about something. Each one of them is blaming the other for it, but they are all basically geared up and ready for a fight.
And then follow up and find out how that group is running, how the neighborhood is, if they have any problems.
Everything's running pretty soundly. They haven't had any more trouble. They have had one incident where somebody went cyber psycho in the middle of the street and they had to put him down.
Crazy.
Mostly because they knew the guy in question and figured it'd be more humane for them to do it than the Max Tech unit to do it.
Okay. Well, after shooting the shit for a while, before he leaves, he goes. He's got to make sure that they know. How do I want to phrase this? Basically, gonna say that there is a shitstorm potentially coming, so it's best to make sure you're ready to weather the storm.
You could all. Oh, by the way.
Yeah. He thanks you for the information and claps you on the shoulder and tells you they'll be ready if it comes to it.
Okay. That's about all you do, I would say.
All right. So that's everybody's downtime. A few days after each of you does your things, you are given a phone. You are given a ring on your agent, and it's Zeus, and he wants to talk to you.
Okay.
Okay. Did I make any money from my brain dance?
You haven't made any money yet. It's only been up a few days.
It was a 24 roll, if that is relevant on the brain dance. Making it
It was a what?
24 roll when I first made the brain dance.
Yeah. You'll get paid for it, but it's only
Okay.
been up a couple of days. It takes time to be discovered, even by your followers. Especially since you've been dark for, a couple of weeks.
Right.
All right, so you guys arrive at Zeus's place. His usual cadre of guards and stuff let you in. You make your way to his dojo, and he's sitting there with a sword across his lap, and he's shirtless, sword across his lap, a pair of black gi pants, and he looks up as you guys enter. Where the hell have you boys been?
Having a building collapse on us.
He kind of looks at you and, yeah, you look it. I heard you had a run-in with Militech.
Yeah, we kind of been kidnapped by Militech, and they forced us to do a job for them, and now we're on call for Militech. We're not allowed to run. Mine.
Yeah, I'm well aware they contacted me.
Okay.
Apparently, we're gonna help them kill the guy.
De La Cruz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You and every other edge runner in the city are looking for him right now. Militech's got their claws into everybody they can. They want De La Cruz worse than I do.
Was that because I directly named the bastard when you let me tell him what's going on?
Possibly.
Sorry, it was the most direct way that I could think of at the time.
Hey, you do what you have to get by, homie.
Thanks.
So, they've contacted me, told me to get a hold of you. They know where he is. Problem is, the little bastard's nestled in like a tick. And he's got company. Lots of company. Arasaka has basically shut down an entire block of the southern harbors, and they have fortified it into a small command post. NCPD looking the other way, they've been paid off.
So it's a suicide
the locals it's not a suicide run, it's a forward operating base.
No, but what we're supposed to do is go in and get
No, you're not going in there at any time. Right now, what you're going to do is you're going to sabotage what they have. I want you to sabotage their water supply.
Okay.
Without clean drinking water, they're screwed. They can't drink seawater.
At least not without any cyber scrappers.
Well,
I doubt they have
desalination
those.
mechanism.
But then
They
again,
got
this is
fire.
Osaka we're talking about.
How close to the sea are they? Are they right up against it?
They are
next
right
to
on the
water?
border. They are right up on the water.
Okay. Where's the water filter that you want us to dismantle, disrupt, and/or
I don't want you to
irritate?
dismantle it, disrupt it. I mean, he snaps a finger, and one of the guys comes running in with a blue vial, and he hands it to him, and he walks back out. I want you to give them this and poison the little chink bastards.
Okay.
What is that?
This is a highly, highly toxic compound known as hemorrhage, and it
Okay.
does exactly what it says it does.
Nice.
All right.
The best part about it is it's only viable in the water system for about 3 days. After that, it breaks down completely and is untraceable.
Nice.
All right. If we're gonna go that route, and mainly because I am very tired these last couple weeks. If we just want to go full bore and just ruin their water supply, he's gonna kind of pull out a one of the bags that he has. I don't know if anything actually survived, but I still have this. Would this help at all? Just messing with their systems?
He takes it and looks it over, and you mix this stuff with hemorrhage, and not only are they going to be busted blood vessels, they'll be fucking high as a kite and won't know what hit them. Do it.
Don't they have like water filtration at all?
That has already been taken care of.
Okay.
We've paid off some of the city workers to remove the filters on that particular water pipes. That main is as open as, well, as open as we can make it.
Okay. So, forgive me for asking the dumb question, but why don't you just have like one of your lackeys go and pour it in? Like, why do you need an edge runner group to do it?
Because we don't know what is in there. The city workers are allowed in and out, but that's Maelstrom territory. We don't know what kind of defenses they have.
So we might run into Maelstrom, not necessarily Arasaka. Is what you're
Yes.
saying. Okay.
Wait, we
We
he's
do.
gonna look at Deadeye and Hugh, and we have connections with those
do.
guys.
Yeah.
So
You
we
do.
might,
We do. Yeah.
we might be able to go on out pretty easily, hopefully, as long as their command structure hasn't changed recently.
Yeah. If we need some extra eddies to make this a smooth job to pay people off, would you be willing to front that money?
As long as it means De La Cruz gets his comeuppance, I'll fund whatever I need to fund.
Right. And one other thing. With this, because this is probably one of the easier things that we've done, this still affects quite a few people. You said it only lasts a couple days, but
We've
the
already paid the city off in order to get them to evacuate everyone who's willing to leave. The rest are taking their own chances.
can we at least, for the people that are just stubborn, can we at least keep an eye out for them and all that? Cause
I'll do what I can, but like I said, they've got the entire block basically locked down. The people who
enough.
didn't get out may not be able to get out. And if that's the case, casualties happen in war.
Yeah, that means a whole lot different when you have two buildings collapse down on top of you.
I'm sure it does.
Okay. And how much are we getting paid for this?
I'm willing to front because you have an inn. The pay won't be as good as if you had to fight your way in, but I'm still willing to front 1,500 for each of you.
Each. Nice.
Okay.
Well, we still need to talk to our contacts, see if they're able to help us, and B, what it'll cost us.
You get a hold of them. You let me know this outcome, and I'll pay what I need to pay in order to make the grease the palms.
Okay. Can you give me the exact coordinates of where we need to go? And I'll give him a
He
call right now.
Picks up his agent, flips you the information.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you. And he's just gonna turn around and use his internal agent and start walking away. To call Vicky.
All right. Vicky answers on the second ring. This better be good, sugar pie, because I am busy.
Yeah, it is good. How would you like to earn some quick eddies?
Doing what?
Just giving us permission to walk in the sewers a little bit, unmolested.
Kind of like you hear something squeak to a stop in the background, and you have my interest. What's going on?
We just need to take a quick walk. I'll send you the coordinates where we want to go. Just need to do a quick job in that area. We know it's Maelstrom territory, so you give us the free pass in there. We can pay you a few eddies to make it worth your time, and we'll be in and out real quick.
All right, you send me the cords, and I'll see what I can work out.
Okay. He'll just send it right off to her.
All right, you hear her shuffle around a little bit. Oh, well, that's going to make things a little more difficult.
Okay.
I can get you in,
Mhm.
but it's going to cost you quite a bit of penny.
How much is a bit of penny?
That's Bruno's turf, and Bruno don't let nobody in or out without good reason.
Mm-hmm.
So if I have to convince Bruno to let you in, 8,000 minimum, and that's most of that's going to Bruno. I'll see about a pittance of that.
Okay. How much do you like Bruno?
I don't. But Bruno's the biggest honcho on that side of town, and nothing happens in his territory without his say so.
Because 8,000 sounded a little steep there, Vicky.
You want to do business with Bruno, you got to be willing to pay prices.
Well, there's different kind of business we can do with them.
Honey, you boys may be tough stuff, but Bruno is not somebody you want to play with. You either play by his rules, or he's going to take an axe to your face.
Oh, is there another option? Some sort of barter type thing we could do? Give him a free surgery or something like we did for you?
Bruno's already as cybered out as he can get without going psycho. Any more work and he's just going to go nuts.
I mean, it sounds like a win-win.
And she stops. There's one thing I might be able to convince him of to make him forego the eddies and just let you in.
Okay.
He's got a daughter.
All right.
Her mom split from the Maelstrom about 10 years ago. Bruno hasn't seen her since. You arrange, and you can feel the air quotes in the air when she does it. You arrange a meeting between him and his girl.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we can convince him to let you buy without, taking an arm off.
Okay. Give me the coordinates.
I don't have the coordinates, but I know who
Contact
does. I will get a hold of him and see what we can arrange.
Sure.
Give me a couple of days to get that taken care of, and you and your boys can do your job.
Okay. Yeah. Let me know. And please, for this one, just let me know on it. We don't need to. I have a feeling with the latest events that some of my fellow edge runners don't have the stomach for this kind of work.
Fair enough. I'll keep you posted. And she hangs up.
Okay.
And that, gentlemen, is where we will call it for the night.
All right.
Good game. Good session.
Yeah.
Sorry I tried to kill you, Beta.
No hard feelings, man. I saw that coming a mile away, and I completely